Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Twitch Tips. I am Admired Plague, otherwise known as Cameron, and I'm here bringing basically tips to streamers, viewers, and viewer streamers. Basically viewers that are also streamers at the same time, but in other people's chats. You get what I'm saying. Anyhow, today's focus is going to be on what it means to be a viewer and how to best help a streamer out and not be a complete troll or douche canoe or accidentally do something that may or may not piss off another streamer. Many times have I gone into another streamer's chat and there are a bunch of other viewers that just don't get it. Like, I don't know, like it's kind of hard to explain, but you're on a social platform, you're talking to a live personality that is doing what they can to entertain you. And some viewers just, I'm not sure if like, I don't know what they do, but they just kind of like, they irk me sometimes. And I have to say at one point in time, I was that viewer that irked me. I was what I hate now sometimes. So I wanted to basically break down what viewers do in a chat that can or cannot basically make a streamer's day a living nightmare. So, step one, if you're a viewer, please, if you're on a new stream or a stream you've been on before, read their rules. Almost every streamer has information below their video that explains what you can and cannot do in the stream. Every person's different. I'm very lax in my stream. I don't really care what you do up to a certain point. Just don't post links, which my bot will not let you do anyways. Don't say anything that's racist, homophobic, or against any sort of other person. Just be a general kind person in chat. If you want to ask me personal questions about like my life, what I've done, what I did before streaming, that's cool. Some people don't like that though, and that's usually stated in the rules. So just be mindful of what that person's rule sets are, because you don't want to get banned. You don't want to give that person a bad time. Streaming can be very stressful at times. We use it as a way to escape stress. It's a stress relief for most of us. For some of us it's not. It's more of a business, but hey, whatever floats your boat. I stream because it's fun and because it makes me happy. I don't do it because of money. But as a viewer, you can severely stress someone out if you are just being a complete troll in chat, if you're not paying attention, if you're asking the same questions over and over again. If a streamer is ignoring you, it's probably because you're asking a question that's already answered below. There is so much information and content below a video on Twitch that can answer things for you. There's chat commands that people put up that let you know what game they're playing, how long they've been streaming for, where they're from. Mostly it's just a state, not really a city, because that's a no-go usually. But just keep it simple. Never ask about money. Never ask where they personally live. And don't ask what game they're playing. Because one, the game they're playing is listed above. It's either in the title or it says this person is playing this game. Only time you should bring that up is if they're playing a game that doesn't match the title or doesn't match, is playing this. So don't do that. Two, Elsbeth posted this on Twitter, and I'll actually have a link to that picture, or I'll have it in the video. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. But there was a wonderful video, or picture, sorry, my bad. Picture about other streamers that are viewing a different streamer. You guys have a whole new set of rules. Like, there are a lot of things you cannot do as a streamer viewer. Do not self-promote your channel, ever, in any way, no matter how subtle it is, in someone else's chat, unless you have like strict permission via the streamer. Let the streamer dictate if they give you a shout out. I was guilty of this my first couple months of streaming. I was trying to network. I view going to other people's streams as networking. That's not how it is. I basically now hate what I used to be, because now that I've streamed for almost 2 years and gone to other streamers, I've seen all these wonderful people grow and develop and change. It gets to a point to where there's a certain type of viewer that will come in your chat and say, oh, loved hanging out, but now I have to go start my own stream. And the way Elsbeth had it posted on Twitter was doing something like that is basically going to a party, telling the party's host that you enjoyed the party, but now you're leaving to start your own party with blackjack and hookers. You're basically trying to steal the fan base from that person and have them come to your place. That's basically what it does. And some people don't really recognize that. Like, they just kind of want to throw in that they're a streamer and that they should probably get a couple follows, not necessarily wanting everyone to come over, though pretty much in the back of everyone's head. but don't do it. Saying stuff like that, or you know, saying you have to go, I don't know, make a new intro for your stream, or mentioning that you even have a stream. The best thing to do in chat is just don't mention you have a stream. Pretend that you don't even stream. Just, you don't do it. You're a viewer right now. You are a viewer. You are not a streamer. Don't mention that you have a stream. Now, if someone is in the chat and they recognize your name, that you can't control that. That's up to that viewer to not say anything that you have a stream. Like, it's kind of like a almost shoot yourself kind of thing. I mean, it's like, no, don't mention that shit. I've had that happen in other people's streams where they're like, oh, it's Plague. Hey, how you doing, man? I really enjoyed the stream last night. Like, don't say anything, please. Like, I will message people and say, please don't mention that. Like, I leave it up to the people that I'm viewing to shout me out if they want. If you hang around people's chats long enough, though, they'll do that. So if you're a streamer and a viewer, best tip that I can give you guys is just be active in the community. Just by helping people answer questions in chat that maybe the streamer's already answered 1,000 times, and you know the information 150%, go ahead and answer the question. If you do not know, please don't try and answer, because I've seen so many times where someone's like, oh, are you going to TwitchCon? And then the streamer's like, no. But a viewer is already like, oh yeah, they're going. They already said they're going. It's been approved and they're going. They got their plane ticket. And then all of a sudden that viewer is now wrong. They're like, oh, snap. So, unless you know 150% that their answer is correct, don't answer questions either. Unless you know. Leave that to mods in the streamer for the most part. Unless you've been there for a very long time. And the last thing I want to say about viewers is lurkers. We love you. We love lurkers. Do not be, like, I don't know, disparaged that some people call you out. If you're a streamer, don't call out your lurkers. Just say you love all the lurkers, and that's about it. Move on. Lurkers are no different than normal people that are chatting in chat. They're there watching entertainment, having a good time. They don't necessarily need to ask questions. I lurk. I sit in channels and just listen because I'm working or I'm doing something different, or, you know, I'm just entertained by what they're doing. To me, in my chat, if you're a lurker, say I have, I don't know, say I have 100 people and only 6 people are talking, that's fine with me. That means 94 other people are literally just entertained just by what I'm doing. And that's a compliment. I'll take it. Sure, that's fine. But, you know, if you're a viewer, don't call out lurkers. Don't be like, oh, yeah, there's like 80,000 people in here. Why is no one talking? Doesn't matter. Talk with who's already talking. You don't need to call out other people that aren't talking. They don't want to. There's probably a reason why they're not talking. Or maybe they can't physically talk at the time because they're on a phone call or something. Who knows? I don't know. Just don't call out lurkers. We love lurkers. Don't make them, like, feel obligated to start talking, because some of them don't want to, because that can cause them to leave if they feel like they're obligated to talk in your chat. They're not. Let them lurk. Lurkers be lurking, and I love them. Lurkers' lives matter. Okay? Alright? Cool. That's about it for viewers so far. I might make a part 2. There's a lot of things to cover for viewers. There's a lot of things I've seen happen, especially like on social media and things like that. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to make this channel a lot more active now. I'm trying to get some more branding and stuff like that. This video is not going to have an intro, probably, other than probably what you saw, because by the time you watch this, it's already going to be edited. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. This video is brought to you by XSplit and GameVox. Links to both those things below. And as always, stay golden and have a wonderful day. Plague out.